Hello, I'm making this video to talk to you about rape from an angle that people do not usually talk about. The occasion for making this video is a movie that I watched yesterday, Mardaani2. Mardaani2 is a commercial movie with all the problems of a commercial movie, but it touched me deeply. It talks about a rape or a series of rapes and killings by a serial rapist and murderer played by Vishal something, a new actor. He has done a brilliant job at doing his role. And it's a Rani Mukherjee film, and she is the police officer who defeats him finally and arrests him. But the movie moved me partly because of the brilliant acting done by this actor who did the anti-hero role, and also because this film touched upon an angle of rape, which is that the rapist also has a story to tell. We always focus on one aspect of rape, or probably two. One, what to do with the rapist. Kill him, cut off his genitals, and things like that, people say. Secondly, how do we prevent rape? Empower our girls, teach them to hit back, and how to deal with the after effects of rape. That is what we focus on. But we should be really focusing on how to prevent rape. In the sense, we should be looking at what causes rape. You know that no rapist is a happy man. If you look at the story of the rapists, we can see that they are all people who have been through deprivation and suffering and abuse at some point in their life. They are mentally diseased people who were not born like that probably. Some might be, but majority of them have been created by the society. Here in this movie that I watched, the rapist is watching his father, who is also mentally deceased, kill his mother, and he was angry at another woman having insulted him and taught him a lesson. So rape, as we know, is mostly tied with revenge and helplessness and frustration. The rapist takes out his anger and frustration at the society, at women in general, at the privileged people. He takes it out on some poor victim. Like in Pecola Breedlove's case, in Toni Morrison's The Bluest Eye, Collie, the deprived, frustrated black man, rapes his own daughter. He was actually a wonderful man to start with. He was very loving and a very active-minded boy who didn't have his own father and things like that. And he underwent a lot of discrimination and ostracization in the society, ultimately changing him into a rapist. We should always remember that we have not only daughters, but we have sons also. Even as we empower daughters and protect them, what has long-term effects is if we take care of our sons. I don't mean just the sons we have at home in our middle-class families. We should seriously take care of the underprivileged people, the poor, suffering people, the deprived people from the lowest sections of the society. We should care for them. We should educate them in a very positive way. We should try to remove their anger and frustration. Rape is the symptom of a society that is deeply diseased, that is deeply unhappy. Rape is the symptom of a society where education has failed. As educationists, we have a serious responsibility to take care of our boys, our men. Like when our body gets a symptom of an illness, we should take care to change our lifestyles, to change our food habits, so that the body heals itself. Rape is a serious symptom that we have in our society. that reminds us that our society is rooted in inequality and intolerance. And it's growing day by day. In a society where people are not equal, when we look down upon some communities, we always look at others and say, they are violent, they are evil, they should be taught a lesson. We do not look at ourselves. We should learn to accept other people, and we should look at the society as a whole rather than just focus on our narrow-mindedly focus on our own communities, on our own families. This self-centeredness is a feature of modern societies. It is a feature of educated societies. Education should change its focus. It should look at not only the individual now, it should look at the society as a whole. Just as we teach people to use toilets, to stop smoking, there are such effective campaigns that we have for such things. We should have very effective national campaigns to promote tolerance, to promote equality, to promote love and compassion. That should be the focus of education. I hope I have made my point. Thank you very much for listening to me.